sein.
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Going smoothly, Hopper. Already at 12,000. Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Oh, ich mag dieses 50er oder 40er, 50er Jahre futuristische. Oder 60er, wie auch immer.
5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final.
Ach, das ist normal. Okay, ich dachte schon.
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed.
Dennis Hopper has
Astrogator, can you
landed.
hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good? Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Er hat eine schöne Stimme. Angenehm.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Ach, guck mal, wir hatten hier schon einen.
I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right.
Vielleicht die Rückholfeder nicht richtig gewesen.
I'm inside.
And? How is it?
Ah, nicht gut.
Even if they wanted to, they couldn't go back to Dragonfly. Their lander looks damaged, to put it mildly. Or more accurately, it seems like a storm has passed through it.
Understood. I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But that means...
Hopper is the only vehicle that can take us home. Affirmative.
Right. Well, then we can't afford another mistake. I'm taking the lander into orbit. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
Ich habe gerade russische Isolierung gelesen. Und würde sogar passen.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. If it works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble. It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission. There won't be another.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
It's good to know we have this right. But I wish we didn't have to use it.
Interessant. Das sieht cool aus. Was nach dem Wasser gefragt? Da ist das Wasser. Oder? Ja. Wasser.
it, Cobble? It's beautiful here.
Weiß ich nicht. Auf jeden Fall sind Mineralien drin. Und Leben ist möglich. Da sind Fische drin. Aber vielleicht ist ja auch zu viel Fischpipi drin.
I have an object in sight.
Eine Marke.
This is where they searched the ocean's biocenosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Just need to find the right route.
Na, da lang. Dort Karte. Ja, das wird doch kommen mit dem Handtuch und mit den Liegen, du. Die Sonne da, die brütet aber was zusammen.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
Some slob left litter here. Had no respect for an alien ecosystem at all.
What kind of litter?
Cigarette butt, a crumpled pack.
So, taking off the helmet for no good reason. Risk of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Irresponsible spreading of DNA. Compared to this, the damage of an already extinct ecosystem is basically a negligible issue.
Tja.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasna? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Das ist Saurons Auge im Tal der Ahnungslosen.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
Yes, we have a nasty nature. I can't argue with that.
Die Dialoge sind gut. Sicherheit. Oh. Du? Immer wenn er sein Licht schweifen hat lassen, hat er mal gesagt, nu klar.
Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Ja,
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour.
ich denke ja immer, dass hier irgendwelche Verstecke, ne, kommen. Gänsefleisch oder was. Kofferraum aufmachen. Achso, Gänsefleisch, mal ihren Kofferraum aufmachen, ja. Attention, please. Leipzig Endbahnhof, ne? Alles Nausabbel.
Found a convenient passage.
Excellent. Please speed ahead. You still have a long way to go.
Well then, you should save your breath, Astrogator.
Tja, ist wie hier, blühende Landschaften. gehe mal nach rechts. Okay, das Wasser ist nicht giftig. Was, gab es einen Kofferraum in Bau oder was? Mit Gänsefleisch? Ach, guck mal, da haben wir die Dinger schon gesehen. Wir kamen doch aber da gar nicht weiter. Es sieht aber so aus, als wir da weiterkommen. Aber wir kamen da nicht weiter. Nee, kann man nicht. Da war eine...
What is this? Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Doroni? Der Paladin aus den östlichen Westländern. Oh Gott, irgendwas passiert gerade mit mir.
Oh, I feel nauseous. Suddenly.
Been on the surface just under half an hour.
That's not it. I feel darkness.
Ich muss hier raus.
Hang on.
Das sind die Pilze hier. Da ist ein Gesicht gewesen, glaube ich. Nein! Wir haben es kaputt gemacht. Oh, ich dachte schon gerade eben. Es sieht schon verdammt gut aus.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
Alemania? Ich kann gerade nicht gucken. Tut mir leid.
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Dr. Yasna. I tried to resuscitate him, but
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauser.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypovolemic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
I'm sorry. It's on me. It's my fault.
No, Doctor. As commander, I take full responsibility.
But it was me that left him.
On my order. You're too hard on yourself, as usual.
If only I...
Stop, really. Please, stop. If is a very cruel word. You don't deserve its torment.
I confirm. Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet? I'm going down after him. Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crowter's body?
I placed him in a cryochamber.
So schnell?
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
The more we learn, the better chance we have to help.
Erinnerung extrahieren.
Yasna, report.
One sec. Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
Damn. Oh, that's the last thing I need. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm hanging with my full weight on the rope, away from the wall. Oh, I can't go up.
Nothing to grab onto.
Nee, oder? Oh, bitte nicht. Das kann gut gerne möglich sein. Da könntest du recht haben.
Shit. I can't reach the wall.
Komm her, Mann.
Far to the ground.
A good few meters.
Nee, oder? Aber warum haben wir dann die Kommunikation? Ach so. Wir wissen ja nicht, wie diese Extraktion abläuft. Vielleicht funktioniert das nur, indem man dann befragt. Und wir... Oh.
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
So let's take a moment to analyze the situation.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything,
Yeah, we don't know that, Yasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
all right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Can you see the probe?
Yes. It's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
You sure it will hold me?
That I cannot guarantee.
All right, let's give it a try.
Kommen wir jedenfalls langsamer runter als
Following
springen.
the instruction, you must guide me.
2 meters forward. Stop, that's enough.
You have a really good eye. Exactly 2 meters.
Aber vielleicht ist auch der Dings nicht mehr da. Der Chef hier, ne? Der Astrogator.
Is the maneuver complete?
You
Oh.
could say so. I fell from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Der fiebt. Da hinten sind wieder Strukturen. Diesmal aber...
We had our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone. Communications blew up shortly before he got here.
This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that...
No. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So, he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest.
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. This place. Gorski may have lost himself in his discovery.
Are you joking, Doctor? Lost himself, Gorski. He may not have respect for the unknown, but he has his feet firmly on the ground. Should be looking for a way back by now.
I think he must have discovered something. And since he suffers from excessive ambition, he's capable of stupid acts in the name of a breakthrough.
Well, I admit, that sounds more like him. You must trace...
The height of the entire complex is over 100 meters. Even 150.
And all made of this metal.
To a significant degree.
That's all. Er ist mit Abstand der Beste seiner Gruppe. Ja?
Left or right?
Da ist ein Spalt.
All right. I'll squeeze through the passage.
2 more hours.
Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Though it all depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, the atmosphere here is breathable.
Basically, yes. Dr. Krauter, however, warned that the methane content...
I know. But the effects won't be immediate. That gives us a few extra hours. These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from? I'm aware without tests you can't do much. But let's say on first inspection.
If metamorphism and other natural factors are to be excluded, there is only one conclusion. Someone or something must have put them here.
But who? The Alliance? Because you don't need to say...
Oh, I do. I suspect the surface of Regis III was once inhabited.
Würde ich auch sagen.
I can't tell if any of this could be part of a machine. Really wish we found Gorski already.
How's the terrain? Are they still everywhere?
Yep. Wherever I look, there's metal. Ah, I see the probe. Has it found anything?
It's not making any measurements at the moment.
Oh, why?
The overload protection is activated. Until I do a reset, it's on manual control.
Is it because of my flight?
It's possible, but please don't worry about it. What matters is that you're fine.
The security system seems quite flawed.
It's not a defect, Doctor. It's a feature.
Wouldn't it be better if I helped you? I can close it manually after all.
I'd need some directions first. How to bring it to you.
No problem. I'm on it.
First, let's find a place where I can land it. Otherwise, you won't be able to help me, Doctor.
There. I found the right place.
All right, then. I'm waiting for instructions.
Let's see. Rotate the probe 120 degrees. Okay, now. Please rotate the probe 40 degrees. Uh, 13 meters forward. First, 45 degrees to the right. And then 4 meters forward. 2 more meters to the right. Uh, 2 meters forward.
Oh.
Land!
Sehr gut. Okay, jetzt sind wir beim Sandmann.
Oh, don't be angry.
It's not anger, it's a warning sign.
I know, I know. You're welcome, Luna.
Siehst du, zweimal gedreht, einmal gehauen. So macht man das in der IT. Da geht's weiter.
It's a bit like Pando.
What? You're talking about, Doctor?
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest?
Huh, that does sound bizarre. Though maybe.
Doctor, something has been recorded after all. But there are plenty of errors in the transmission header. It's hard to say whether this is a message from Gorski.
Well then, sir, play it. Maybe we'll finally find out what's going on with the doctor.
Let's hope so.
Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base.
No doubt. It's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording.
Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that a thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago, petawatts or exawatts of power flowed this way. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans, a race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings.
Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
Oh, so far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man, nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think there might be something to it.
By the way, you were right, Doctor. Gorski did lose himself in his discovery, in spite of everything.
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken. Such damage could be caused by a local meteorological phenomenon. A severe thunderstorm with litho and electrometeors.
So, the weather is to blame for all of it?
Well, I can't think of a better explanation at the moment.
Okay, hier haben wir verlassene Gegenstände. Vor allem den Scanner. Warum? Können wir hier speichern? Nee. Ich weiß nicht, wo wir hier rauskommen. Ich für meinen Teil mache hier an der Stelle Feierabend, weil wirklich müde. War ein sehr langer Tag. War ja unterwegs sehr lange. Mir gefällt das Spiel sehr gut. Wie gesagt, es ist Walking Sim, aber die Story und das Artwork gefällt mir sehr gut. Und ich bin gespannt, wie es da weitergeht. Mal gucken. Kein Versprechen. Morgen oder vielleicht dann Starfield morgen. Wir werden es bald weiterspielen, weil ich denke, man Walking Sim wird nicht zu lange an Zeit nehmen. Es sei denn, ich irre mich hier. Aber ich denke mal, wir werden so bei 5 Stunden, 6. Normalerweise. Dass wir vielleicht beim zweiten Mal weiterspielen dort echt auch durchkommen könnten. Möglicherweise. Warum kann ich da in dem Mikrofon auf der Seite Dinge sehen? Also der Detailgrad ist wirklich sehr gut und wie ich zwischendurch schon sagte, mir gefällt dieser typische die Vorstellung des futuristischen Space Exploration, wie Raumschiffe aussahen und so weiter, aus dem Blickwinkel 40er, 50er, 60er Jahre. Ne? Wie sieht das dann aus in 2000? Ne? Und Raumschiffpatrouille Orion so ungefähr. Und das macht es halt nochmal zusätzlich richtig schick. Und wie gesagt, auch so. Es ist begrenzt, logischerweise, Walking Sim, was man machen kann und wie und wo. Aber ich bin gespannt. Retrofuturismus. Ich glaube, das passt ganz gut. Also bin ich Fan von. Ne? Luna, in diesem Sinne, vielen Dank fürs Zusehen. Wir sehen uns morgen Abend wieder mit Überraschung. Ne? Entweder Starfield oder wir machen hier weiter. Ich muss gucken, wie die Folgen für YouTube aussehen. Ne? In diesem Sinne, schlaf gut, träum was Schönes und bis dahin, euer FireFox.